One more year, one more year, one more year, one more year, one more year. I'm a 3-0, y'all. Like, what?
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip chip, baby, like mustard. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you in a bit. Hey y'all, welcome to or back to my channel. I'm Jordan or JorWish, and I make videos about my life, traveling, and law school. So I currently just finished my 2L year. I asked you all on Instagram and YouTube to ask me all questions you all had about my experience this semester, and I'm gonna try to answer all of them. But first, I wanted to give a huge thank you to Dossier for sending me these 2 new scents. Dossier is an inspired by company, so you can get all of the luxury perfumes, literally the same scent, same quality, just without the name and without the markup. So the perfumes start as low as $29. I have spicy orchid and floral jasmine, and these smell really good. Also, Dossier has a new payment method that lets you earn store credit. So basically, on the last step of checkout, you can select an option where you earn $10 in bonus credit. So make sure that you all are getting that 10% every time you make a purchase. I really love Dossier. Everywhere I go, people are like, oh my god, what are you wearing, what are you wearing, what are you wearing? And I'm telling them, like, let me tell you, girl, I'll hook you up for the low. Like, it's great to smell good on a budget, so definitely love them. They're one of my faves. So, you know, maybe I'll just spray some on right now, even though I'm not going anywhere, but just because I'm in the house, I still like to smell good. So, and because of the price, I can afford to just spray this stuff. So you don't need a lot because it's still pretty strong. This is just a spicy orchid, a very like sexy, like strong scent. Okay, let's get into y'all's questions. So honestly, at first I was gonna do like a whole chit chat, get ready with me, but y'all, I've just been exhausted. Like, after I finished the semester, I was just tired. I've barely been able to stay awake for more than 4 hours before I just pass out. I don't know if it's caffeine withdrawal or what, but I have been tired. Like, I literally just woke up from a nap. So, you know, we have the hairs out, no makeup on, y'all. Bear with me, and I have my little Baychella merch. But so I wanted to talk to y'all, and I miss like sitting down. So that's what we'll do, but just bear with me is what I'm saying. And don't mind if I be looking kind of rough right now, but I don't know. I'm not one to always need to put on makeup, so I hope this is all right. And also, thank you so much to everyone who said congratulations. I got a lot of those. Thank you. Literally 1 more year left of law school and I am done. So one person said, I know you always say you don't like law school. How do you like actually practicing? It's very different from school. I definitely like that better. For one, we actually get paid for the work we do when we're practicing. Two, either that, even if you're not getting paid, you're actually working for something. It's not just like a hypothetical legal scenario that you're wasting all this energy for a grade. Like, it's something that's contributing to society. So I like that more. And I do like it. There's a big learning curve for me because I'm probably not gonna end up doing litigation. So that's just like a whole new way of thinking. And even within litigation, there's a lot of learning that you have to do. And I still do some litigation projects when I do like my little jobs and internships and stuff like that. But I would say I do like it. And I like more interaction with clients. Like, I'm a social person, so I like when I get to talk to people. But yes, I would say so far I like it. Do I think that all I want to be in my life is a lawyer? No. Like, I probably will have some sort of transitional phase, but for now, like, I'm all right with it. When did you realize you wanted to pursue a career in law? It was always on the back of my mind. I hate to be that cliche, but I did kind of grow up watching like Judge Judy and stuff like that. But I would say when I really started to take it serious was in college for sure. And it was in like maybe like sophomore year of college. And that's when I started to look for internships at firms. And I got one a summer, like I spent a summer at a big law firm, and I talked to a lot of attorneys. I mean, even still, like, I would say even that I was not even that sure, y'all. Like, I came straight to law school. Like, was I 100% sure? No, but it was just kind of like the convenient choice at the time, if I'm being 100%. And even now, like, I'm not even sure like what type of long-term career I want to have in law or like in anything. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm only 23, so I'm just figuring it out with y'all, but it was just kind of the path that I took at the time. But I'm not married to the decision at all. I believe that in this life you can do so many things, so that was just what I was doing at the time, and I'm excited to see what I'll do in the future. But for now, that's what I'm doing, law. So, but I would say around when I started to take it serious was like sophomore or junior year of college. Someone asked me, can I make it an international or nonprofit law, ACLU vibes, if I go to Howard and not a T14? I don't know. I think you can though. I really think you can. I'm not an expert in that type of law or any type, quite frankly, but I'm sure I've heard a lot of people that are at Howard that are like interested in international stuff. One of my close friends, Mike, he actually just started, I think, like an international law society or something like that. So they're trying to get more people out there. People have been working with the Peace Corps and doing little internships there that go to Howard. So I think you can, but definitely make the decision that you think is right for you. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's not Howard's sole focus, but I think you can make it work if you're just willing to put in that extra effort. Okay, my friend Shaq said, how much of an inspiration has Shaq been on a scale of 10 to 10? Thank you, Shaq. You were a great inspiration. You're a great mentor. Congratulations on graduating, but dang. No. Did you intern in-state or out-of-state? And I'm pretty sure this person is from California. I'm not from California. I did go to undergrad there. I went to UCLA. I did an internship in LA that literally lasted like one day. I got fired, y'all. They fired me on the same day after like 10 minutes. That was a hot mess. Okay, maybe I had a story time on that. Maybe I'll make it public again, but I just got scared when I was applying to jobs, but that was just a hot mess. But the main internship that I did at a big law firm, that was in DC. So yeah, but I've also externed for a judge in LA during law school, so I've been kind of bi-coastal. Someone said tips for incoming 1Ls. I have tons of videos on that, so I'll try to make a playlist for you all, just because I can't say it all in one video. And I feel like also, just if you all watch my vlogs, I drop little hints. I wouldn't say hints, but I drop gems in there, and just like looking at my experience, I hope you all can learn from that. But off the top of my head, I can't just spit out tips. Like, there's so much that I want you all to know. So I would say start with the vlogs, and then I'll try to like maybe develop some sort of resource or platform where I consolidate even more tips for you all. Congratulations, I watched your YouTube video when you were in Jamaica. Thank you. That Jamaica vlog is going up. Y'all love that one, so I'm gonna keep vlogging my travels. What was the hardest class? My hardest class for spring semester, I think, was federal income tax. That was the hardest class for me because one, I did not have a 3L give me an outline for it, and two, the professor did not give us any practice tests. She's known for never giving a practice test. And when you are learning tax, it's kind of like a new language. Like, it was just a weird way to think for me at first, but after I kind of got used to reading the code, it wasn't so bad. But I would just say it, being in the thick of it, like, it was hard. Plus you have this huge book. This is like ginormous, y'all. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but all these tabs are all the codes I need to know. Like, it was just a lot in a class. To me, it was a lot. I feel like I wish we could have used our outline on it. I need to check my grades. I don't even know how I did in it, but I think I did fine. But I'm just saying, like, that was kind of hard. Fall semester 2L, I honestly can't even remember what I took. Oh no, fall semester 2L, I know it was hard. Evidence was hard for me. Like, don't sleep on evidence, y'all. That and all those rules and all those hearsay exceptions, like, that was a hard class for me. Like, I just remember me and my friend Kiara were studying that, and when I tell y'all, in the practice test, we literally could not get above like a 65%. Like, we were just like, girl, what are we? And it was like 2 days before the final, and we just could not get above 65%. And I was like, oh my God, we're gonna fail. What are we gonna do? We ended up doing like drastically better, which I was shocked. Like, actually, that was kind of one of my higher grades last semester, but it was a hard class for me. Then someone asked, after 2L, you don't have to take any more finals, because I posted I'm about to take my last final. It depends. I'm at my last final, like, for the semester. I'm gonna still have to take finals next year. Hopefully I won't have to take finals in the spring, but some people are done with finals forever because they took summer classes. So if you take summer classes, you can set it up where, like, your 3L year, all you have to do is take paper, you know, write papers or something like that. So it's really how you manage your time. I am just really anti-summer school, because I had a bad experience in college, and I was just like, yeah, I'm never doing summer school again. It worked out, but I am having to take, you know, like a full course load every semester now. But some people don't because they took summer classes, so it's up to you, my friend. Okay, we're flying through these questions. Okay, good luck, you got this, thank you. My questions are, is 2L harder than 1L? That's the first one, I'll answer that first. I don't think it is. Like, 1L was pretty hard to me. Like, it was just hard because it's just the uncertainty and so much rides on 1L grades. I mean, if you wanted to, let me not put that, but like for me, I was just like, I want to just kill it 1L, and so I'm chilling, and that's kind of how it worked out for me. So it was harder because I worked so hard 1L year. Like, I was like, if you look back, I don't think I posted like weekly video. Like, no, I think I posted like maybe 2 times total 1L. If it was twice, like maybe I only posted after the semester ended. Like, I was grinding, y'all. I was waking up at the crack of dawn, studying. It was very unhealthy, but it worked out. And I, you know, secured my job offer really early, and so I've kind of just been cruising through law school ever since then. So that's how I did it, but you can also get your offer after 1L. I think 2L was easier for me because I kind of had more of an idea of what I was getting into, and I was one of those people that was not overly involved in the school. Now I feel like if you were doing a bunch of stuff, like you're on a journal, you're doing a bunch of like a clinic, and you're in all these activities, you're on like an executive position, like that's gonna take a lot of your time, and that's why people say 2L can be harder because you have to manage so much other stuff outside of school. I did not overextend myself like that, so that's why I think 2L was easier than 1L. And also the pressure was just off because I already had a job. Like at the end of the day when I was stressing out, I was like, well, I already got the job, so you know. And that's what I came to law school for, was to get a good job. So after that was accomplished, I'm like, okay, now I'm just learning this stuff for the bar. But it doesn't necessarily get easier, you just kind of get used to your life being like sucky. What is your approach to being mindful and focused? I practice yoga regularly. I think being around people who don't go to law school helped me realize that none of this stuff is that big of a deal in the long run. There will be times where you feel like your whole life only depends on law school and it's like the most important thing in the world, but it's really nice to have a support system that isn't in law school, even though they don't always get it, but like it just kind of helps you realize like, wow, like you've been working really hard and you're gonna be okay, is basically what that helps me. But I would say, you know, energy drinks for sure. I drink Celsius pretty regularly, coffee, all of the above. Good luck, you're almost done. Thank you, I am done now. My first final is tomorrow. Property, good luck. Property was another hard class for me. What's your favorite class that you've taken this year? My favorite class. Y'all know I've struggled to find a favorite class in law school because it's not my favorite thing to do ever. I really liked, I think family law was one of my favorites just because it was a bit juicy in the beginning and it was just dealing with things that I grew up hearing, like hearing about divorce, hearing about child custody, paternity, and prenups, like learning about that stuff in a technical sense. Like it just helped me be more aware of the world. And then federal income tax, even though the class was really hard, I feel like it's a class that a lot of people should take because I was just so ignorant on taxes. And now, so I had a really good professor for federal income tax where she always, you know, tied it into how everything in the world could be pretty racist. So that was, I just feel like I was getting a lot out of my hustle education with that one, and same with family law, she definitely tied that in as well. So I think those are my two favorite classes. So yeah, I think we're all done. My hair is just getting bigger by the minute, y'all. I'm like, oh lordy. Thank you all so much for rocking with me this far, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, okay, and definitely use my code for Dossier to get your money off, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip check, baby, like mustard. Yeah.